fire. We got the win, win, win. Sparking it up, down to the wire. We got the spin, spin, spin. Here in our hands, we burning brighter. We got the win, win, win. We let it, so we let it. Rip, 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 rip.
What's up, guys? 360 Beyblade here, and today we have a Beyblade Burst Surge unboxing, and that is of Triumph Dragon. I am definitely late to the party on this one. In fact, Hollow Doom Sizer, which we unboxed not too long ago, came out after Triumph Dragon and Vax Lucius. I will try to get this unboxing done as soon as possible. I'm working on it, guys, okay? So this is the evolution of Command or Imperial Dragon, and basically the Hasbro version, you can already tell, it's got quite a few nerfs, but we do actually get a charge metal driver. So, box is pretty standard. If we look at the back of the box, the parts are Dragon, the Triumph base, the armored disc coming from the pre-duo layer, Wyvern, which is like crazy, and charge metal, kind of emphasizing the heavy metal hit that these metal drivers do. Interesting that the metal drivers have kind of become, sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, but, I mean, at least it's accurate this time. They're your stats and, like, your ability. Doesn't really tell you what the ability is, but it's the metal driver. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for the box, and let's get right into opening this thing up. Alright, so we've got the parts laid out. No stickers because it's a Speedstorm product. But obviously you get your typical launcher. These are pretty trashy launchers in my opinion. So let's get into the bay. And we'll start with the layer first. So, real quick, here's your QR code to scan it into your game. And just looking at the layer, you can already kind of tell that the main gimmick of Dragon, where it was supposed to like be kind of spring-loaded until you put it in its perfect mode, like this, well, this does not have that. It does not have it at all. There's no moving parts. It's just kind of fixated in its regular mode. So, a little bit of a downgrade there, but, I mean, it might still do pretty good. A little hollowed out, too. Nothing you can do about that. Next, we have the armored disc. Now, I don't know why they gave it armored. They could have just given it a 1A chassis disc, because I know they make them, because you're supposed to get a 1A chassis, but you don't. At least it's 4-star, though, and I guess since this is a defense disc, it might help with your defense, but we're an attack type, so I don't understand the point of this. And then we have the driver, which is Charge Metal Speedstorm. Now, at first you would think that they're pretty similar, and they are, until you do a side comparison and see that while it is taller, there also is a little bit more metal on this tip compared to the original, and the tip is actually a little bit wider than the original. So this might actually be a bit more stable in the stadium, but who knows? But that is pretty much it for the parts. We can put it together, and just because it's a Speedstorm Bay, and I finally actually did get one of these in the mail, we're now going to take the time to weigh each one of these. Now, just bear with me, because I've never really done this before. So, here we go. We got it zeroed out, and we'll put Triumph on there. Yeah, it weighs 50.4 grams. Not too bad. It's actually got a bit of weight to it. But then we got this bay, which weighs 77.8 grams. So there's like a 27 gram difference there. And it pretty much comes from the lack of the correct parts and weight. So, not too bad. And then one more thing to just kind of test. How much does this weigh compared to the original? So we've got Charge Metal Speedstorm weighing like 17 grams, 16.9, and the original weighs 16.1, so there's like an 8 gram difference between those two drivers. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So now that we've done all of that and seen all of the differences, assuming I can get this back together, let's go into some test battles. And I forgot to mention the slopes are actually pretty tight on this guy too. Alright, test spin time of the new Triumph Dragon. We'll be using the Pro Stadium instead of the TT Stadium this time. 3, 2, 1, go. So not too bad. Little off balance at the very beginning, but it doesn't perform too bad. Kind of performs like the original. So now let's put it up against Super Hyperion. I think that's the only opponent we're going to put it up against. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and a quick knockout from Hyperion. The score is 1-0. And now Dragon ties up the score. We're going to need one more round. And the Dragon being a little calm. Not too bad. But it looks like it's definitely going to win this one. And it does by stamina. Now, obviously, the battles might have been different if I had someone else helping me out with the battles, but with myself, those are the results. So, that's pretty much going to do it for this unboxing of Triumph Dragon. Overall, I would get this bay if you guys were looking for a charged metal driver. This part could actually be pretty good, but the rest of the bay is kind of meh. But that's pretty much going to do it. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it with your friends, comment below what your thoughts of this bay are and if you're willing to pick it up. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. We are on the road to 700 subscribers, and I would love to get there soon. But that's all I have for now. And until next time, I'm 360 Beyblade, and keep on blading.